I would say
give it a while.
We don't even have an ETA on that.
Yeah.
Everyone had a ton of time to buy the Dia de Muertos set.
That's true. You had over 2 years to purchase it on the website
just ran out
at any time.
so,
And I just found out it ran out. So there you go.
Well, someone was asking specifically. I hadn't told you yet. I hadn't seen you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And I thought, she's just designed a bunch of pins. She doesn't need to hear that right now.
Well, I did. I finished the video in Violet. Actually, that would have been the week before. But then I did 2 new pin designs this week. So I have to do actual pins.
Sorry to cause you so much work, Jasmine.
Oh, it's okay. Hey, it beats the alternative.
So much. We got
well, whose magic
subscription.
noise was that?
I don't know. We're getting subscriptions right now. That Nintendo guy got his at Dragon Con.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we
as
definitely
well as a deal
have
of the century there. Well, that's none of my business.
Yeah. Hey, all right.
So that's what I'm saying. Is they were there for the pin
and they were not one that was at a special event. You could have bought them if you were in Australia and it was 2 years ago. You could have just bought it on the website. So you could have bought it anytime. So now that they're sold out, they're probably automatically worth a little bit more too. If you're the sort of person who trades pins for that reason, I just like them because I like pins. But
yes, and we have our own personal collection.
Yes, we do.
And sometimes, if Jasmine ever in the future, decides to do an auction with them, she can use. Well,
I still have the pin paintings. You know how I was showing you guys, like with I don't have her here, but Voodoo and Violet, the one I was working on, not last Twitch, but the one before that. It's actually on a piece of wood when I paint them, so I keep those. Usually I do them on my secondary studios, like in London or in Kansas City or something like that. I keep those pin things, and I hold on to them until maybe that pin sold out, and then I'll throw in a free, last minute pin with it, and then also the actual painting I did for the one that we scan in to do the computer concept art that they make into the mold, so it's the die cut and it's perfect metal enamel, etc.
Jasmine, we just got a subscription from Wild Elf Fairy.
Thank you, Wild Elf
I don't know if we've had more subscriptions than we've had.
Well, some people
today.
Maybe it's because I was telling you guys, if you guys are the Amazon Amazon Prime, you get a free subscription you can give every month. Pick whoever you want at Twitch, and you don't have to pay anything, but Amazon basically gives me a little bit of money. So.
Everybody's talking about the edition number that they have.
Oh, that was an edition of only 250, which is a relatively small edition.
And when I put
aside
mine, because I'm gonna level with you. If I like a pin or a pin set, I kind of just take one. Like my right.
It kind of. There are some I have not let you do that with. Some of the event exclusives, like Maddie, you don't have an alligator girl, do you?
I don't.
No.
I honestly don't.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do have my own. I don't remember what my number is, but I have my own pin set.
Yes.
But I would be willing to give that up if Jasmine needs to use that in the future, along with the paintings.
That's true. Yes, that would probably be. Well, I have the one of each that I use when I check the colors, like for color proofing.
Okay.
But so I usually keep those. Yeah.
Okay.
I heard another magic.
So Pam had 600 bits.
Oh, okay.
And A. Kester has 601.
Ooh! Oh my God.
Bits.
I'm disengaging her.
Yes.
Although keep it up. Keep it up.
Oh my gosh, Pam! Just now it's 1,200 with the bits.
Wow! Oh, for
thank you so much.
Sake.
We're bit rich.
We are bit rich.
A little bit.
This is not Bitcoin, right? That's something different.
If we had that many Bitcoins, I would just say, guys, you guys were great. I'm gonna go buy the mansion
They're like
now.
17 grand each.
I'm gonna make plans for the hot tub. Yeah. So somebody has number 150. Somebody has number 09.
09.
Somebody has number 55. Somebody has number 79. Somebody has number 15, 185.
I'm trying to think on those. I'm usually not the person who puts them in the packages. I don't know
if you just steal yours from the packages.
Yeah, I do. But
so God knows what number you have. I have it. Mine is still pristine in the package.
Is it okay? Mine is stuck on my.
Mine is preserved.
So I don't know. Matt's are archival.
I'm not asking for any bits. If you guys want to give bits because you like us, that's fine. I just think it makes a pretty noise.
That's all I hear because I can't actually see the computer from here, so I just hear Matt talking to me and him relaying your messages, and then magic noises.
So now
can the audience or the people on TV, do they hear the bling noise?
If they have their volume up, they do.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Husky Lover has 2 sets.
Oh, wow,
85 and 222.
So they own 1% of all of those Dia de Muertos pins, roughly.
That's good math. Oh, what? Mimi just gave us More bits.
Wow.
I'm seeing just bits all over the place.
Hey, maybe Twitch will make me a partner eventually.
I'm
hoping to get the point where
we need to make it more fun when people get bits.
Yes, that's what I was trying to say earlier. I need to actually work on, or have a friend or something work on my Twitch thing to make more exciting. I've seen other artist friends and people who play the video games on Twitch and things like have little animations that pop up or little surprises and stuff like that when people
Jasmine and I are not.
And I said, I'm not very tech savvy, so I would.
You're lucky
you
were here,
like
honestly.
do that. But the more people do stuff like that, the more I think, I should really try to make this more of a thing, or
The fact that I guess I consider Twitch like a tech. It might even show.
Okay, what was it? I was reading. It was a couple months ago. The issue of the New Yorker said that Twitch was the 11th most visited website on the internet.
Oh,
like all of the internet, and like obviously I think Google was number 1, and I think IMDb was like number 25 or something, but Twitch was like number 11, and that is really good. Wow. Most of it is people doing video games, but now that they have the creative channel up here, that's getting up there.
Jane says we love seeing all your bits.
Oh my goodness!
This is family friendly, Jane. How dare you?
That's fine. That's the word that people in our family use for that. So
it's actually true.
Here's your bits.
It's like, excuse me, little
gotta change your
niece or nephew, cover up your bits.
Yes.
And that's how I talk.
Not typically, but okay. So if I show you guys, I don't know how you can tell from the angle. I always have a lot of lights pointed at this because I have to close the windows when I'm working, so I don't have my natural light like I do. But I've kind of shaped her hair a bit more. I've added a little bit like my hair. I put some little curly bits at the end, not bits, nice. But bits. But and it made pretty. I'm kind of since the background I worked on the background a lot last episode with putting the kind of green and the kind of gold glaze on the clouds. So I want to make sure her hair kind of turns into that, but it's still very separate from the cloud, so it doesn't look like she's disappearing out the window. Yeah.
I realized that the pin of the month is the little icon when people follow. It's what pops up.
Oh, is that? It's
Heart of Nails.
Oh, was it from the painting of Heart of Nails?
Oh, by the way, everyone, now, again, no promises. I
like where this is going. What are you going to say here?
Sarah and I, really, really pushed ourselves.
Yes.
To get the pin shipped out yesterday.
My assistant Sarah here in Florida.
So we made up all the labels, and we were working until, I don't know, about 10:30.
I don't know, man. You stayed over, so I don't know. You could be up till 4 o'clock for all I know.
Yeah, we're working about 10:30 p.m. On pins on Friday night.
Just putting the pins in the packages. So people. Was that the noise
we got them delivered on Saturday. So a lot of domestic people. I'm hoping that some people will get it before Valentine's Day.
Some people might get. If I was really clever and planned ahead that much, I probably should have made her a January pin so you'd have her by Valentine's Day. But I mean, she's not Valentine specific, but she's got a little heart. So
anyway, we worked our hiney off.
You Patreon pin collectors, she is already in the mail. You might even have her already. Heck, we've gotten
I don't know.
3 deliveries today, and it's Sunday. I don't even know when the post office delivers anymore. All we do is get things. But she's not on my website yet.
Of course, you're very welcome.
She will be on the website soon. But we especially Matt and Sarah, obviously,
we worked
really hard to get them out a couple days earlier. So there's a chance that some of you might get them before Valentine's Day. But she is the February pin of the month, and she will be the pin of the month for all of February. I don't know how good you can see her, but she is an enamel pin, one of the Strangeling pins, and she's based off of my Heart of Nails painting, which is one of my most popular earlier paintings I've done. There's
I will tell Sarah that you guys say thank you.
Yes, please.
Sarah works very hard.
Sarah works extremely hard. She does a lot of the stuff. It is a lot of work
getting the pins out. I
know. Okay,
oh my gosh,
those of you who are in the pin group, let's say you do a trade with a pin. You think, I've got to make the label. I've got to put it in a little envelope and put bubble wrap and take it to the post office.
We do it like 500 times.
500 times by a certain deadline.
Yes, and you know what? I'm amazed. We have very last month the post office being a kind of
it's the beginning of the New Year's always like that.
Hopefully that there won't be an issue.
They all make it eventually.
Very, very low screw up
sort of problems.
Level. Yeah, so...
And when it is, we always fix it. We've never had one that didn't get fixed.
Oh, we always fix it.
We've fixed every package we have sent out has made it, or we've made up for it in one way.
We do what we can for people.
Yeah. So people who... I should probably talk about the new designs because we're talking about pins, but for the people who are if you aren't a pin collector yet at Patreon, if you join anytime in February, even if it's like 1 minute before midnight on February 28th. There isn't a 29th this year, right? It's not a leap year.
Right, that would be
it's 2019.
Or Summer Olympics year.
Okay, so next year will be if you aren't a pin collector yet at Patreon, if you join anytime in February, even if it's like 1 minute before midnight on February 28th. There isn't a 29th this year, right? It's not a leap year.
Right, that would be
it's 2019.
Or Summer Olympics year.
Okay, so next year will be a leap year. But anyways, if it was like a minute before midnight, and it was February, you would still get the February pin. And I don't know how many we have left. Again, I'm always the last to know. But the current Patreon pin, the people who are signing up or who are already Patreon, you probably already have these on their way. Or if you sign up now, you would get them if it's still February. She is Strawberry Cupcake. She's the Marie Antoinette sort of one that's got little tiny strawberry cupcakes. I don't know which camera works better for this. I'll have it there. Heart of Nails. You get both these and you get the Strangeling lanyard, and then you start getting the new ones every month, including the next Patreon pin. And this is the one that y'all voted on. A lot of you people voted. Some of you are Patreon people, some aren't, but this is a Patreon only pin that gets sent for free to all the Patreon pin collector tier people. So like the $25 subscription people. And she is going to glow in the dark. This is Luna Moths. A lot of you saw me working on the original painting of her for the Pop Gallery at my December show. What I've done, this is just a printout. I did a small one so I could have it here because right now they're making molds and everything. But the little Luna Moths are going to glow in the dark, kind of bluish green. And I've made her eyes be bluish green. And we did a poll in the pin group at Facebook. And we decided to make the moon. She's got like the triple goddess sort of moon symbol with the waxing, waning, crescents, and the full moon in the middle. Yes. We're keeping those actual enamels that are yellow and then orangey going off to the
Jasmine,
side.
Why do you do so much detail?
Because I know I did it, and that's what matters.
Okay.
But anyways, and I've also put some of the glow-in-the-dark enamel up in her hair. And she's got her butterfly wings, and so she will glow in the dark. She'll be much smaller, obviously.
People were very excited for Luna Moth.
Yeah, she's going to be so cool. And parts of her will glow in the dark, and parts of her are just going to be a very warm, hypersaturated metal enamel. So she should be probably one of the best pins I've done so far. And as Matt said, she is ridiculously detailed. You can see in her hair, she's got little crescent moons, and she's got tiny little things that kind of look like little... like little cabochons kind of around it that will have the glow-in-the-dark enamel, and I'm super excited for her. So everybody who is a Patreon pin collector will be getting her automatically. She will probably go in the March shipment, you think, Love? Because you've already sent out February.
It depends when we...
And hopefully they'll be finished. Again, every month we have more people, so it takes a little bit longer to get them done. But I think, if not March, then definitely April, but probably March.
This one, Anybody who is Patreon...
if you're already a Patreon pin collector, you'll get her for free automatically.
If you're still a Patreon pin collector.
As long as your account has to be active. We get it from Patreon.
Right.
Patreon takes care of the billing, and they send us
strawberry cupcakes.
Strawberry cupcakes. I know, it's hard to not
say
strawberry shortcake. So we've got her. And then, if you're to still join while it's... I don't know why we still got these. You get this one.
Okay, this is...
this one.
My point, people who
and
are
then
new...
this one. Yeah. And then the Voodoo and Violet.
People who are potentially new. Now is the time to join because...
Yeah.
Otherwise, you won't get the strawberry cupcakes.
Otherwise, you won't get strawberry cupcakes.
And people are thinking, oh, I got strawberry cupcakes. We all have strawberry cupcakes. But
no.
In a month, you
Ask
won't.
People a year from now. Ask people 3 years after Alligator Girl, where they were when Alligator Girl came out. That's why it's a good thing to get it right before the next.
Yes, Siren Moonbeam. That will only be available on Patreon.
That's only for people. It's not for sale. It is a gift to my patrons. Yeah, I will not sell those. I only
one thing you can do, and you can do it, is you can join for a month,
and you can
unjoin or whatever.
But if you were, like I said, I don't know when the
we would announce it.
I would announce. I will announce it, but most likely that one will be out there. But for now, February, you definitely get Heart of Nails and Strawberry Cupcakes.
Right. So. Typically, what our schedule is as far as pins and pin shipping is, we try to do it around the 10th of the month. We try to ship.
That's when we actually mail them out, not when you.
Like I said, we did it a little earlier.
Yeah.
We tried to.
Because it was Valentine's Day.
Right, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
But we try to get around the 10th. So if we don't, it depends when because again they're highly detailed.
They are, yeah.
When they're created, we see them, and we have to inspect each one and make sure.
And we have to look at all of them, and the enamels dropped in there in my hand and everything. So, but I finished. For those of you who were watching 2 episodes ago, I was doing the actual line art and the painting for. This is just on a piece of paper because they're making mold the other one, but. Voodoo and Violet, she will be the March pin. So theoretically in March, assuming things go on time, you get both these. And this one you can only get for free from Patreon, and this is the March pin of the month. She'll be at strangeling.com. You can buy 100 of her if you like. But if you're a Patreon, you get both of these in the mail. And if we were to do it before February,
please don't buy 100 right away.
Don't buy 100 right away. That would ruin us a bit. No, everybody else. That would be great, but don't buy like 5. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, so these would be the ones that would come right away if you don't have them yet, and these are the ones that are next month.
Now, and so Richie says Maple Fairy would be a great fall.
Oh, she would actually.
Cute.
She would be very good for autumn because she has that kind of it's maple leaves after they start turning for the autumn, so they've got like the bright red kind of violet shape to them.
And
let's see, this is just
you love once Little Match Girl still.
Little Match Girl would be a good one. That's one too. I would like to try to find, and I haven't found one I've liked yet, a type of enamel that you can use on metal pins that glows in the dark but is a warm color. Because right now, most of the glow-in-the-dark enamel that you see is kind of that haunting, sort of poisonous blue-green, glowy sort of color, which is great for something like Luna moths. It is like the color of a Luna moth. It's like a moon at night. It's bluish-green. But, I was going to show you the other one I did. This is not a Patreon one. This does not come in the mail to anybody. This is one that you get for free. It's just paper, but that will be, if you buy something at the Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City at the end of March next month. This is, I've called it At the Easel, and this is because a lot of people have asked me to do this. It's not me just being vain.
I'm very excited about this one.
Sorry. Yeah.
And I will steal one.
Matt will probably steal one of these.
I'm going to steal one, so I will have one not on my lanyard.
No, not to trade to people.
But I might have another
one. So next, at the, March 29th, 30th, and 31st in Kansas City at Bartle Hall
very special show.
Planet Comic-Con, which is a 3-day convention, and it is also, the art show there is Spectrum Fantastic Art Live, which is a show I've done regularly in Kansas City, but they've combined. So, they've combined Planet Comic-Con with Spectrum. So you're going to have, 200 crazy, awesome artists from all over the world there for the art show of their usual convention. So that makes it extra special. And this will be the pin.
Jasmine, why wouldn't you do a variant of this one?
I've had a lot of people already. Okay, I think I've gotten 4 people ask that. Okay. This is supposed to be me, kind of. You see her little apron she's wearing, that kind of awful green apron that keeps falling off? That's what I'm wearing now. See how her hair looks like my hair? Her skin's kind of like the closest enamel I could find to me. She's got the same eye color, etc. And she's got, if you look at her palette, I put probably way too much detail that nobody's going to notice, but if you look at her palette, the colors of paint in her palette are the colors that are used to create her in her easel. So it's she almost kind of painted herself, and it's a self-portrait. But anyway, yeah, her first. But she is going to be a little pin that we give away for free and we're going to make 200 of them to give away at Planet Comic-Con in Kansas City at the end of next March.
Okay, but so I'm not a red apron variant.
See, but I don't have a red apron. Well, I used to have her. It was a red and white checkerboard.
I'm staying out of it.
I had to do a variant, it's easy to think, why wouldn't you put a different picture on that? It's like, no, a variant has to use the same mold to be a proper variant, and I'm very specific about I just like following the rules as far as art stuff goes, so I could not call it a variant if I put something else there, because it would have to use the same mold to be a variant.
Says that should be a Twitch or Patreon exclusive, so those who watch and support can get one too.
I am going to be doing a Twitch exclusive, and I want to make it a self-portrait too, but it's probably going to have some sort of Twitch theme to it. So hang in there, guys. Don't worry if you don't get this one. It wouldn't look exactly like this, because I would want to use a different mold, because it wouldn't be a variant. It would be a special pen. But I'm wanting to do one for Twitch. That is one that we just give away up here at Twitch, and I think that would be really cool. But anyways, this is the one that is for Planet Comic-Con at Spectrum, and the reason is because it is at Bartle Hall in Kansas City is the show, and that is the first place I ever did a show at. That, and also my dad painted Bartle Hall. He was a construction painter, not like an artist painter, but before he was a farmer, he painted buildings. And he actually painted Bartle Hall way back, oh golly, 30, 40 years ago, whenever it was when they built it over the highway. But yeah, he actually was one of the guys with rollers who painted that building. And when I was 9 or 10 years old, that was the first convention I ever did, was at Bartle Hall. It wasn't an art convention, it was the Midwest Inventions Fair, because
now, Jasmine, tell us what you're inventing.